Here are all the bumpers throughout the weekend.
Avatar, the Last Airbender is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Hey, don't move! Otis and his friends are back at the barnyard next, right here on Nicktoons.
12.
Little Goku, big power. Dragon Ball GT is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Part of the journey to save the world. Dragon Ball Z Kai is up next on Nicktoons.
Original version.
This is where heroes are made. Hero Factory is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Change the channel and you're toast. Iron Man Armored Adventures is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Don't go away. Coming up next, Vendetta shares the recipe for making feeds.
CBS. That's
right here
not the
on
R.
Nicktoons.
Got it?
Use the core. Monsuno is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons.
Up next, a story of hope. Tonight, it's Monsters vs. Aliens on Nicktoons.
Out of This World Adventure launches with Planet Sheen, next on Nicktoons.
Over the Power Rangers franchise.
Get ready for some prehistoric action. Power Rangers Dino Thunder is coming up next on Nicktoons. Unleash your Ninja Zord. Power Rangers Ninja Storm is coming up next on Nicktoons. Power up with Power Rangers Samurai. Coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Coming up, morph into 2025 with Power Rangers Space Patrol Delta. Next on Nicktoons. Samarized. Power Rangers Super Samurai is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Get ready to power up into the 30th century. Power Rangers Time Force is coming up next, here on Nicktoons.
At least not the good one.
You can't spell awesome without Zeo.
Let's zero out the R.
Power Rangers Zeo is up next on Nicktoons.
Don't go away. Speed Racer is next in line. Speed Racer, the next generation, coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. Get ready. Spongebob Squarepants is up next, right here on Nicktoons.
12.
The ninjas are here to kick some serious butt. Super Ninjas are coming up next
Wishes with
on
the Fishes.
Nicktoons. Coming up, Wishes with the Fishes. The Fairly Odd Parents is next, right here on Nicktoons. Don't miss the next chapter in the Avatar saga, The Legend of Korra, coming up next on Nicktoons. Every dog has his day, and this one has his own TV show. Tough Puppy is next, right here on Nicktoons. Let's Voltron. Voltron Force is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons.
Muted stop.
Look out! Wild Grinders is rolling your way, next, right here on Nicktoons. It's time to save the world, mutant style. Wolverine of the X-Men is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons.
Ready? Here to duel.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Dexter is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons.
So until we went for more during the weekend.
Stay tuned for more gravity-defying adventures. Avatar, the Last Airbender is up next, right here on Nicktoons.
Ready?
Don't go away. More Back at the Barnyard is up next, here on Nicktoons. More Go Ball GT is coming up next on Nicktoons. Brace yourself for more Dragon Ball Z Kai next on Nicktoons. Coming up, more fun with Fanboy and his chummy sidekick, Fanboy and Chum Chum, next, right here on Nicktoons.
That's what your favorites. Stay right there.
Zim is taking over the air. Clear the way for more Invader Zim coming up next here on Nicktoons.
Ready for hours?
Stay right there. Even more adventures with Iron Man coming up next right here on Nicktoons. Another episode of Making Fiends is up next, right here on Nicktoons.
And they just, I was confused.
There's more to the core. More Monsuno is coming up next, right here on Nicktoons.
Remember that. We need to find the full version.
More NFL Russo Season of the Guardians is coming up next on Nicktoons. More Out of This World adventure continues on Planet Sheen next on Nicktoons. Get out of the way. More Power Rangers Dino Thunder is coming up next on Nicktoons.
Okay?
Mega Sword, Mega Action, more Power Rangers Ninja Storm is coming up next on Nicktoons. Grab the power, more Power Rangers Samurai is coming up next on Nicktoons. More morphing is coming your way with more Power Rangers Space Patrol Delta next on Nicktoons.
Rob
Power Rangers Super Samurai is coming up next. Right here.
Here's your favorite.
Time Warp your way on back. More Power Rangers Time Force is coming up next. Here on Nicktoons. Next, more fun with Chucky, Tommy, Phil, and Will. More Rugrats coming
Did you know
up
that
right here on Nicktoons. Can't get enough of your favorite sponge? More Spongebob Squarepants is up next, right here on Nicktoons.
12. Justice will be served.
More Super Ninjas flying your way next
Remember that?
on Nicktoons. Wish you could see more? Done. Another episode of The Fairly Odd Parents is up next, right here on Nicktoons. Don't miss the next chapter in the Avatar saga. Catch more of The Legend of Korra next on Nicktoons. It's time for another episode of The Secret Agent that only has one thing on his mind.
Duty trains.
Another tough puppy is next, right here on Nicktoons. Ready for more Voltron Force. Coming up next, right here on Nicktoons. More Julie is coming your way. Yu-Gi-Oh! On Nicktoons. More Julie is coming your way. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexel on Nicktoons.